When two strands of life smash into one another and become one, that is called fusion. Cold fusion is a myth, and in order for two pieces to become one, you need heat, a lot of it. And there has always been a lot of heat between us, Jason. Whenever you get pedantic and ramble on about science, all your swan's nut flasks and balding Madame Curie, anecdotes about Dick Feynman's van with his own Nobel Prize winning Feynman's diagrams on the side. God, I adore scientists. Or maybe just you, Jason, because you will never love me as much as you love process, which has been bred into you with every lab hour, every opportunity to dig up dinosaur bones in Nova Scotia, so you can send me a postcard covered in dust. Relationships are often rocky at times. Actually, they're like riding a very fun but scary roller coaster. Sometimes they can be fun and exciting, and other times they can be scary and messy. In these selections, Science and To the Scientist I Am Not Speaking to Anymore by Kristen O'Keefe Actowitz, we meet a woman who encounters a tumultuous relationship with her boyfriend, and sometimes ex-boyfriend. I wrote a poem about you last week, swearing up and down that I would write no more on you. No more on you. But this is not about you, Jason. This is about science. This is your life choice. This is your dream world. And I have to write about you because you are my science. Because science is your God. And no, you do not dictate what I do or say. And no, you did not create me. But you do influence my tides, making me rise and fall, and rise and fall, according to how you see the moon. I've had enough poets, Jason. And I know you get shy because you think you don't have any metaphors. Just that old Bunsen burner you fished out of the trash and wrote your name on it, saying you wanted to attach yourself to a pre-er science, a time when less was known. You are beautiful in ways you aren't even aware of. And I try to explain this all to you over breakfast, but there's a science to loving someone. And I have failed that course every time I've signed up for it. I just keep thinking back to the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, which states that no matter what, there will always be something compelling our non-love, our non-togetherness. So I'll just keep quiet and continue eating my Florentine omelet if you please. And maybe you can talk some more about your favorite story, spontaneous generation. Nothing springs from nothing, you say. And I want to catalog all of our experiences in a white lab coat and goggles. I want to present you my love on a petri dish, asking you to stay in my culture and watch it grow. 'Cause you are my science, Jason. You are my endless hypothesis. And if you think this is a joke, Jason, why don't you adapt your science and prove me wrong? And don't say you didn't see this coming, Jason. Don't say that you didn't realize that this would be my reaction, and that you never intended for me to get all worked up. Because if that were true, then you are dumber than Lenny from Mice and Men, blinder than Oedipus and Tereus put together, and can feel less than a Dalton Trumbo character. You put the Dick and Dickens, and the Boo and Kowski, and you're more cowardly than Noel. But you wouldn't understand any of these references, Jason, because you don't read. You are a geology major, and you once told me that scientists don't read popular literature. They have more important things to do. Be glad you don't read, Jason, because maybe you won't understand this as I scream this from your lawn on Thanksgiving Day, brandishing 3 hypodermic needles, a Ginsu knife, and a letter of permission from Bret Easton Ellis. Jason, you are more absurd than Ionesco, more abstract than Joyce, and are more inconsistent than Agatha Christie. I can't believe I used to want to Sappho you, Jason. I used to want to Pablo Neruda you. I used to want to be O for you. You used to make fun of me for being a writer, saying scientists cure diseases. What do writers do? But have you ever gotten an inner thirsting for Zora Neale Hurston? Or heard angels herald for you to read F. Scott Fitzgerald? Have you ever had a beat attack for Jack Kerouac? The only Morrison you know is Jim, and you think you're the noble one. Go plath yourself. Your heart is so dark that even Joseph Conrad can't see it. And it's so buried under crap that even Poe's cops can't hear it. But this is not the poem I am writing to express my hatred for you. This is the poem I am writing because we aren't speaking. And it's making my heart hurt so bad. And this is all I can do just to get up off the floor sometimes. And this is the poem I am writing instead of writing the I miss you having breakfast poem, instead of the let's walk dogs in our old schoolyard again poem, the how are you doing poem, the I miss you poem, instead of the holidays are coming around and you know what that means, suicide poem. I am writing this so that I can stop wanting to write the I could fall in love with you again so quickly if only you would say hello to me once more poem. But I am tired of loving you, Jason, because you don't love me right. And some pretentious poem can stop me from thinking about the way your laugh sounds, about the way your skin feels in the rain, about how I would rather be miserable with you than happy with anyone else in the world. If some pretentious poem can do all that, then I am gone with the wind. I am on the road. I have flown over the cuckoo's nest. I am gone. I am gone. I am.